Hi everybody, thanks for joining. Today's routine is going to help us drop into a celebration of our yin energy. And winter is the season of the most yin, the deepest energy, and we want to really slow down and enjoy it. So we're going to do a little breathing, a couple of warm-ups, and then we're going to do 3 flows, and just each time we're going to do a set of 5, and then we'll do each one of them a little bit slower. So we are really dropping into that sense of being calm, grounded, deeply connected to ourselves. Okay, so let's get started, and let's start by regulating the chi. Bringing it up and down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. A little into the toes, a little into the heels. Breathe it up, breathe it down, breathe it in, breathe it out. And one more. And then feet come together. We're going to turn the moon, settling in to the sense of being surrounded by moonlight and starlight. And turning overhead. And then moving into the side bend. Turning the moon. Now we're going to do a nice half moon stretch, crossing in front and turning. To the other side, cross over and breathe. One more here. One more here. Then we're going to open up and embrace the day. But tonight, we're actually going to embrace the night. So breathe it in, open up. Again, envision that you are surrounded by stars. The moon is rising. It's quiet and calm and peaceful. And breathe. Bring that openness and then sink in. Open and sink. And breathe. 2 more. Good. Now very directly, we're going to bring some starlight in by pointing at stars. One hand on the back near the kidneys and reaching out our sword fingers toward the horizon. And then we're going to watch our star rise and come up and reach up. Grab your soul star and pull that energy down, in, and then release. Start again. Up, down, and release. And up, stretch, down, and release. Up, stretch, down, and release. Breathe it up, down, and release. 2 more. Really stretch, pull that energy in and out. And bring that in. Last second side. Stretch it out, sword fingers, pointing that horizon, lifting up, reaching up, grabbing your soul star and bringing it in. Reaching out, lifting up, pulling that in. And breathe. And out. And breathe. Bringing that energy in, out, up, stretching up, swirling that down. Up, gathering, pulling that energy in. And up, gathering, pulling that energy in. And breathe. 2 more. Stretch it out, lift it up, pull it down, pull it in. And breathe. Good. All right. Now we're going to start the flow part. And to really get into this, remember we're going to do each set 5 times and then slow it down and pace, do another 5 and another 5. At as slow a speed as we can. So let's start with Zen circles. One hand here in the back in the kidneys, making the tiger's mouth, finding that Wuji spot stance, which is the emptiness, and really letting that tailbone sink to the earth. Your eyes are going to follow this tiger's mouth as we come up and around. And breathe. And we're starting the last one at this normal pace. Breathing in, exhaling. Hand goes to the back. Switch. Restart. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more, and I think we will have done an extra one. And breathe. Good. Now we're going to do another set. And in the second set, we're going to go a little bit slower. So we come up and around. Inhale. Exhale. Really dropping in. Feeling the calm, quiet mind. Feeling the body grounded. Sending down deep roots. And 2 more. Good. Second side. Nice and slow. Breath is even. Deep and smooth. 2 more. And the third set, we're going to go as slow as we can. I'm going to sink a little wider, and we come up. Breathing in, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Resisting that temptation to speed up and just move as slow as we can comfortably go. Breathing in, feeling the energy deep in our bodies, finding calm and quiet. 2 more. Good. All right, second flow. We're going to do a little flying. So at our normal speed, we come up. We're going to go up on our heels and then up on our toes, up on the toes, back into the heels, and actually lift those front toes. Up and down. Then we want to pack that in a little. So we come up on the toes, down into the heels, lift those toes, and really compress that energy. And we breathe it up and down, lifting those toes. Deeply relaxing. And inhale, exhale. And inhale, exhale. And up and down. And inhale, exhale. One more of this set. And down. Good. We're going to do a second set. And we're going to try and go just a little bit slower. So nice up in the toes. Feeling that sense of lightness coming back down into the heels, lifting those toes and compressing. Letting everything relax. Ease it up. Drop it down. Bring it up. Drop it down. And lift. And then compress. And then bring it up. Drop it down. Two more. Up. And last one. Okay, one more round at the slowest motion speed we can go. So we bring it up. Breath matches the moves, so the breathing is really slow and steady. Bring it in. Expand. lift it up, filling the body with lightness, bringing it back down, settling all that energy deep in the lower dantian, the sea of Qi. And up and down. And bring it up and down. And then we lift and we bring it down. Feeling the body settle. Celebrating the fact that we have the time to be quiet, to be still, to replenish this energy. 2 more. And last one, nice and super slow, up and down. And for the third one, we're going to widen the stance a little more. We're going to transport ourselves to our favorite body of water, to our favorite lake. And we're going to be in the water, just about up to our waist, so it's really comfortable. The moon is shining, the stars are out. Remember, we're celebrating the darkness and the yin. And we're just going to go moon over the lake. Just move those hands around. Across the surface, feel your feet grounding. Next time we come up and we go this way. And we're just going to let that moon light pour across us. Filling our bodies with quiet, calm, peaceful energy. One more in this direction. Back on the lake. And now the moon is rising from the other shore, and we're up, letting that calm, cooling, settling energy flow down and around us. And up. And breathe. One more time. And then back across the lake, getting ready for the second set. Settling in, slowing down. Breathe. Next time across, we go even slower. And we lift. And we come down. Come across. Lift, eyes following the moon, and we breathe. Resisting that temptation to speed up, staying focused on quiet, steady, slow movements, and breathe. Two more. back on the lake, feeling that sensation of clear, still water, grounding feet. Back across the lake, on the second side, nice and slow. And breathe. And up. And breathe. One more in this direction. And then we drop in for the third round in as slow, close to slow motion as we can get. And move. And breathe. Coming across, lifting up, slow motion, coming around, really dropping in to the sense that sometimes power builds in the stillness, in the steadiness, in the quiet. And breathe. One more in this direction. Back across the lake. And breathe. And last set, slow down again. Settle in. Breathe it up. And around. And breathe. Nice and slow. Feeling that calm, quieting energy flowing from the moon and surrounding you. Breathe it up. And breathe. The last one, as slow as we can go. Good. And then back across the lake. We're going to close with combining this with one set at the slowest speed that feels comfortable. Combining moon over the lake with cloudy hands. Very settling, very relaxing. On this one, we're going to go across and alternate up. This outside arm is going to go into the water, and then we're going to soothe our hearts. Palms face the water, come across. We alternate to the other side, dropping it down, stretching it out, running through the water, cooling, calming, soothing. and back across. And then up, extending out, breathing. And lifting, dropping, bringing it down, over, bringing it down. Keep that breathing and just drop into this slow flow. And breathe. And across. Last one to this side. Drop. Back across the lake. And then last one. Up and over. Drop it down. And just a few rounds of cloudy hands. Slowing down. Breathe. And we'll end where we started, breathing and regulating our chi, connecting our heart energy with our body's energy, feeling quiet and calm, celebrating this time to practice being in yin, being quiet, being settled. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, just be and breathe. Two more. Hands float to the lower dantian. Settle all that energy here. Come to stillness for just a couple breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. And just letting that sense of calm fill your whole entire body. One last deep breath. Find your way to stillness. Bring those hands back to heart center. And thanks for practicing. Take this good feeling into the rest of your day.